Should have known too, because I mean, I didn't see a red dot.
Way to go, Jose.
Yeah.
See?
But I mean, I was like, okay, well, he already had it set up. I was like, okay, I'm good.
I thought you were recording because you pressed this button and
He said, "Burr, burr, burr, burr."
fucking damn it.
Nah, I do.
Is it recording? Your light on?
The lights
Yeah.
on now.
Okay,
Shit.
I-
5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2. ¿Qué onda, mis comadres, mis compadres? Welcome back to the Mama's Boys podcast. If you can tell, I'm a little bit fucking agitated because we
No way.
just recorded nothing for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn, that sucks.
Like usual, Anthony can't join us today.
As usual.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
We are with our special guest today, Victoria. Gang, gang.
We're literally doing this again, and
That's
I'm
okay.
so fucking pissed.
Fuck it. We'll get right to the fucking shit, you know. Like what we were talking about right now, I guess. But I mean, first you can introduce yourself, Victoria. Tell us who you are.
So my name's
What you
Victoria. I go to UH. I'm in a sorority. They asked me that earlier. I'm in Kappa Delta Chi. Yeah, and I'm friends with these losers. For not even a year. It's crazy though to think. Like I literally met y'all.
You met Anthony first, obviously,
Yeah,
right?
you
yeah.
met Anthony. 'Cause
Well,
y'all
how
worked
long have you
together.
known Anthony for?
Anthony, 3 years.
3 years?
Mhm.
Holy shit! Oh, since the first he first got to the
Yeah. So he got there like 2 weeks before me, I think,
Mhm.
in March of 2019, and then I went in, and then I got the job.
What? And then you barely just met us, like what? Like
I met y'all last summer.
yeah.
Yeah, you met us at
I met-
a beach house party.
Yeah, beach house party.
That was an interesting night for all of
fun
us.
night for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's when we met.
Yes.
Oh shit! Okay.
I remember,
Yeah.
yeah, for
I was
sure remember
fucked up that
Steven.
day.
Yeah, I think you.
I was so
yeah, okay, yeah,
gone.
because I don't remember you. Yeah.
Yeah, we both took the freaking death cup.
Yeah, we both took the death cup. I was.
I was
Oh, I
getting
remember
high-
that. That looked
I was
gross.
getting high as
I
fuck.
I lived. Jose
Mhm.
did not.
I didn't. Well, it's because I was smoking
You were
too.
faded.
I was.
You were
I got
faded.
crossed bad, and then
I
yeah.
felt nothing. I was sober.
Yeah, she was.
For
'cause
other
she had to be
reasons.
DD.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't even drive home. I stayed the night.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that night.
Yeah, we're actually not. Like,
That's crazy.
that
Well,
kinda
technically we can, but like.
I mean, I don't mind. It's not like I talk
She's
to
like, I
them
don't
that.
mind.
no, because I know what happened, and
Yeah.
like low key, I'm kind of like,
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah,
Never
he's
mind,
salty about it.
yeah.
I think I know.
I
what
was
you're
hella
talking about.
salty about that night.
But yeah.
Oh, it's okay. I don't even talk to her anymore.
Well, I mean,
Oh, damn.
but that could have. What if that could have been my wife?
Boy,
if
she had
she-
a whole boyfriend.
She came to party to fucking Houston. He lived in San Marcos. He would cheat on her. There's no nah,
What do you mean?
bruh. Bro, we were literally in a room together.
Who? Wait, really? Y'all did something, or y'all could have?
We could have like it was
Oh, you
about to
scared me a minute.
Y'all did it?
Wait,
I'm
when
like,
was this?
at the beach house.
Ah.
I'm glad they fell down the stairs.
Damn.
She did fall.
Y'all deserve that. Fuck y'all.
That's crazy.
All right, to the actual questions.
Yeah, you said you joined a sorority, right?
Sorority, yeah.
Yes,
Tell
I
us about
did.
that.
So I just got initiated 2 weeks ago, or a week ago, to Kappa Delta Chi.
Oh, major deja vu right now.
Oh, for sure. I feel like I've shared this. It was fun rushing.
I hate it.
I joined it kind of because that was like a dream I've always had, like when I was younger, to be a part of something. But I was always nervous about it being like the preppies, because like I was like, nah, like Victoria can't do that. Victoria can't be like those girls that are just up in the front, like, oh my god. So then I found Hispanic / like Latina based, and like I kind of feel like I just
Hey.
fit in. Yeah, I enjoy it. I actually like. I feel like it came at like a time where I needed it, because back in January, I kind of like lost some friends here, and meeting the girls, like they've honestly like helped me out when I didn't know I needed it. Like I had like my best friend, but the girls in the sorority, like I know I could count on them if like needed and stuff.
All right, that's good. It's always good to find something you can count on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like
Um,
I was saying, like, well, before, but it's always, everybody has that like impression that sororities are like frats, and they're just
See, yeah.
straight up frats, and like you don't really know until you actually
I
go
always
and do
wanted
your
to-
research.
I always
that
wanted
there's
to
different
join-
kinds, and like
I always wanted to join a frat, mostly because of the movie Neighbors.
I thought you said it wasn't Neighbors. You said it was
No, it was Neighbors.
No, he was saying why like he like it made him.
I hate
nervous
it.
because
I
of
hated.
Oh,
I wanted to
yeah,
join a
okay,
frat
yeah, you're
because the movie Neighbors.
Yeah.
But then they made frats like, oh, they're bad because of fucking.
See, and that's what I
the
thought
13
too.
Reasons
Well, I'm
Why.
actually like friends with
Yeah.
like the frat guys, and like some of them
Yeah.
are nice, depending. even though
Yeah, so 13
Mhm.
Reasons Why was like, after that, I was like, oh, if you join a frat, you're, you're evil.
yeah.
I fucking hated that show.
So
But I
what
would
are the
binge the fuck
symbols
out of it.
like? Why?
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my shirt. If
Yeah,
y'all
like
can't see that, but
No.
what's
like
yeah? What are
this
the
is like the kappa, the
Mhm.
K. So the
K.
kappa. This is delta,
Delta
and then this is the chi.
Chi?
So chi is spelled CHI, but the symbol, the Greek letter, like these are the Greek letters.
Like, isn't that weird? Like, why did we come up with sororities and stuff like that? Like what?
I
Like,
don't know.
like why in schools too? Like in colleges and like.
That I don't even know,
Like-
but it's like it's. I don't know, like you get like also like you can meet new people, like even
Mhm.
like expand your like horizons, like when it comes to like job wise too.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I think that.
Like
Yeah.
like you're putting yourself out there, and like you never know like who else has like the same degree as you.
Mhm.
So like in the end, it's like okay, you're like all right, we have like the same classes, like we help each
Mhm.
other out.
That's true, because I mean, like, it kind of goes with like the people that you hang out with will like help you
Mhm.
to achieve what you want to achieve, or if y'all all have the same goal, then you're like, it'll help y'all reach it
Yeah.
faster. If y'all are both pushing each other, then like you're hanging around with a bunch of fucking bums, and like
Yeah.
you're the only
Like
one
it
that
seems
has
like
like goals, you know?
what's people think is like oh like sororities and frats they just party, they just
Yeah,
get drunk,
that's what I think. Yeah.
which
That's what-
it's actually not, because like my process it was like different, like we're like above ground, so we could like talk about what we do,
Mhm.
but we can't like fully like disclose a lot of information just depending, but like
Right.
we're like I would have to like do interviews and
Mm-hmm.
like kind of present myself to them, like dress up in the suit and stuff like that. So then I was like, okay, yeah, like not all what they do is party and get people drunk and like do this and
Yeah.
And you said that that your sorority is like Latina based, right? Like
Yes.
Mexicans.
Latina,
Yeah, representing la
Mexican.
raza.
la raza.
No, yeah, we're Latina based. What else? So yeah, like even with the frats, like they're not just like
Mm.
all parties, like every weekend.
Yeah,
That's crazy. Yeah.
Cause that's what my best friend Alejandra, she thought. She's like, "Oh, Victoria, you're gonna go to the frat parties? Like you're gonna
yo,
better
for
watch
real?
out."
For
like,
real,
you,
yeah.
like, what's the next frat party? I'm down.
What's funny was I literally missed the last one because I went to Lubbock, and they were like,
oh, that's
telling me
right. You
about it.
just came in today, right?
Last night, yeah.
Yeah, you went to Lubbock.
Lubbock.
See, okay, so Victoria, she
Mhm.
likes to travel a lot,
I do.
and I'm just like, bro, how the fuck do you do that?
I honestly like.
A little,
Don't know.
actually, you know what? A little birdie told me that your manager is gonna start like denying your requests off.
Oh, I wonder who the little birdie was. Nah, she
Yeah.
had like told me she's like Victoria, you can't ask for like too many weekends off or like back to back. But it wasn't to travel. It was like I had things to do, so I had to
Mm.
pick.
Yeah.
But no, traveling like it's literally like I like getting away this weekend was like what I needed,
That's good.
because like it's just like so much had been happening and things had been like going on,
Mhm.
and like after like rushing and then like 2 weekends back to back like going out, and like even though I went out in Lubbock, I wasn't with like my normal people,
Mm.
so it's just like fun to get away. Like in the summer,
Oh.
I'm going like to Europe and Mexico.
Damn.
So where have you been? Where's all that you've been so far?
I've been to Italy, Greece, Mexico, Tennessee, Florida.
I want to go to
Alabama.
Italy just to eat pizza.
The pizza's good, but the hole in the wall places, not like the no.
Yeah, I know.
Illinois, Indiana, Mississippi.
Damn, Jose, where have you been?
Nowhere near as many places as that, bro.
Didn't you,
Jesus.
The
didn't you
little
go to-
birdie told me.
Yeah.
I have to cut that out.
Oh,
Gang, gang.
really?
Yes.
Damn it.
Why?
Because no one else knows.
Oh.
Well,
cut that
who
up.
else? Who else?
cut the
Who
cord.
else listens to it? That's in the group. He doesn't listen to our podcast.
Yeah, he does.
Cut the cameras. Awkward.
Hey,
Everyone.
shut up. Okay, well, either way, but yeah.
Don't be mad at the little birdie.
Oh no, we don't care that he told you. I know who
okay,
it is. The only people that know is me, Anthony, and Jose. But we try to
And my mom.
and my
Yeah.
parents.
And my parents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're trying to keep it low key. So we're getting off topic.
All right.
But yeah, I've only been to freaking L.A. I went to Ensenada, Mexico, like Baja California. And then, I mean, I've driven, like, I drove from here to L.A. So
Oh,
I've
yeah,
driven
that's right,
through
you
those
did.
states.
But you never like, yeah.
But I've never actually, like, gone out and, like,
I've never
ventured
no.
out in the cities and stuff like that.
I've only been to San Luis Potosí, Mexico,
That's where I need to
Rio
go.
Verde.
That's where I need to go.
I went to the Cascadas. I went to all of them, all three. And then I want to go back so much. I want to go back to Mexico because there's this little like it's like an island, but it's a river. It's like on a river, but it's all the island is all connected with trees. Like all the roots are connected.
Yeah.
That's what makes the little
island.
the island. It's
the
called
hell?
La Media Luna.
Oh.
The water there. I remember it so clearly. The water is just so beautiful, so clear. You can see all the little fishes, and it's all mud, like mud, mud, like dirt. It's all mud because of the water.
Yeah.
Because literally, what's holding it all together are the roots. Like it's all
That's
roots
crazy.
that's holding it together. So it's literally just floating, or like it's latched onto the land, but it's just all roots. So you'll find these little pockets where you can jump up and down, and it's the water, or from where all the water is being absorbed by the mud. And I want to go back so bad. Like it was just so beautiful.
Yeah, traveling, it's fun. Like I recommend like anybody like do it. I mean, if you can, of course. But
I need my passport.
Yeah, me too. I got in. I was able to go to Mexico because I was 16
You were smuggled in.
or 14.
That's why.
he said I was in the back.
I was under the truck.
Yeah.
I was in with the luggage.
No, that's what everybody asked me. They're like, Victoria, you're actually like home for the weekend. You're home. I'm like, yes.
Yeah,
But
it's
just,
harder to
like,
hang out with you.
don't act like you want to hang out with me first of all.
I
Damn,
do. I do. But you're like, oh no, I'm in Lubbock this week.
I mean, like,
And then I'm like, oh, okay, then like, you want to go get something to eat, like, when you come back, or like next week? And they're like, no, because I'm going to Italy.
first of all, I'm not going to Italy yet.
Damn.
And
I
then
wish.
and then I'm gonna go to New York, and then I'm gonna get married, and then I'm gonna
You already
stay
planned
in
out my
New
future.
York.
No, that'd be a dream.
That what going marrying in New York?
Well, not well, like meeting. Like for me, like I want to do my master's outside of Texas. Like,
Oh yeah.
and I feel like once the time comes, if I do get to, and like I'm at that like age where like I feel like okay, yeah, I don't mind like settling down. I wouldn't mind settling down like in a different state and leaving like
I want
my life.
Yeah, I feel
low
that.
key. I kind of want. I feel that I want to do that somewhere where there's fresh air, and
Colorado. I've been to Colorado. I almost forgot that one.
Oh yeah, I went to Colorado too.
I was
My
supposed to
bad.
go to
Yeah,
Colorado,
same.
but I had COVID.
What a loser.
Damn. Who gets COVID nowadays?
No one, because I'm fully back, dude. Okay, so I paid $65 for a room, right, at Colorado. I never got my money back.
Oh.
And it
Damn.
was within friends.
That's how it be, man.
Never got that money back.
That's how it would be.
Her excuse was like, "Oh, you didn't ask for it back."
We had an agreement you signed.
And I'm just like,
right
excuse
here,
me?
Like
and,
me when I got here. I said
yeah.
you
I'm like,
signed over.
"Excuse me."
Oh, fuck.
I'm a petty person. I'm a petty person.
Yeah.
So I was like, as soon as she said, as soon as she said, "Oh, you didn't ask for it back," I was like, "Keep the fucking money.
Yeah.
Just keep the fucking money."
Yeah, that would be one place. If I didn't live in Texas, I would love to live in Colorado.
It's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go either Colorado or I don't know, somewhere where I can buy a piece of land and just
Tennessee.
maybe.
I like going to Tennessee. I go like once a year
I
to
like
visit my friends.
what is it? It's like
Kansas.
I don't know.
Kansas.
Where's Yellowstone at?
That's like north.
California? Isn't that
Oh,
California?
No.
I thought that was like.
Not Yellowstone.
I'm thinking of
Yosemite.
Yosemite. Yeah.
No.
or,
I'm talking about like you know the show Yellowstone?
Yellowstone National Park. Well, not the show, but I'm saying like that park you're talking about.
No, it's the show's called Yellowstone.
I don't watch TV like that.
But it's wow, okay.
I think
It's
which one might be right. It might be
somewhere
somewhere
it's
up
like somewhere north.
Yeah,
It's
north.
like it's North Dakota, South Dakota. Isn't it like one of those?
Maybe
Yeah, it's
Oregon or
somewhere there.
Wyoming.
Yeah,
Oh, I think it is
Wyoming.
Wyoming.
I think it's Wyoming.
Okay, it
The
might be
last one
Wyoming.
because the
Okay.
pasture is
Graphic
beautiful.
Yeah, that's how we
There,
do
there it's beautiful. The air is fresh.
Oh yeah.
You get all the spring. You get all the seasons, and it's just like you get winter, fall, summer, spring, and I'm just like, I think I could live here, raise a family, own a ranch, get a few
I
cows.
feel like you'd be a lot calmer over there.
And I wanted to pick a fight every time.
Yeah, you would just kind of just like.
I'd be
Mellow
Wolverine.
out- mellowed out.
I am the embodiment of Wolverine. I just want to be left
He
alone.
mellowed out on his little like horse, just going to see the cross.
Yep,
and
just like
He'd be feeding,
literally.
the cows hay.
just like I'm
the
like
chickens.
I'm on my horse like,
Exactly.
and then my phone goes off. I see it's Jose. It's like fuck.
I'm like, God.
Like decline.
I just chuck it.
I feel like everybody needs that one break, like from just away from everything
No,
every
yeah.
now and then, just to clear their mind. Because I mean, it always gets stressful, especially when you're in a place for a long time and you're just kind of same routine, same thing all the time, and bullshit you deal with and shit at work or whatever. You definitely need that time.
That's
to just
why I
kinda
felt
clear
like going
mind.
a little bit, because I was like almost like about to not go, because my friend's like, nah, like don't go, like go to the party with us instead on Friday.
No.
And I was like,
I would have
nah.
honestly, I would have taken Lubbock too. Like if it means like I get to stay away from a few people, that's fine.
See, and in the beginning, like I was like, oh, like let me see, but then like I'm actually glad I went, because then I was like, I got away from everything. Like when I'm away, like on vacation, I don't call nobody. Really.
That's good.
I don't text. Like my
know.
mom's like,
Dude.
really, Victoria, you didn't call me all weekend. Like I barely talked to her today.
That's how it is. Like that's what I. So I'm here, right? I'm here. I live with my parents, and I'm here with them 24/7. So every time I go somewhere, I go to Austin. I don't want to talk to anybody, right? Like I want to be left alone for a little bit, because when you're surrounded with so many people, and you don't really have like your little like space, you can still go insane. Like there's people that say oh, if I'm alone, I'm gonna go insane. When you have people around you 24/7 and can't think for yourself for just 1 minute, then that's how you really go insane.
See, that's what people think. Like my closest friends or like family, they're like, Victoria, you can never just like be alone by yourself. Like you always have to be out and about. I'm like, I could be out and about. Like don't mind. Like I don't care. But like I still like to be alone. Like I'll find like my own little time just to get away. Like I don't need to be like alone 24/7.
Yeah.
For some people, they can do that. I can't, because I go insane if I am by myself for too long.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
Because I'm very like people oriented, family oriented, and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I get that too. Like I get the whole like
That's how I am
being
too,
around
like,
family.
yeah.
I get that, but I don't know. I just like being alone. Like,
No, but if there's too many people around me, like noise wise, I get like very anxious.
No, I just like being alone. Like I like enjoying staying in if I can. Just stay in.
No, yeah.
But I have friends that are like, no, you gotta come out with us.
Nah,
Like
going
last
out.
week.
Dude, I literally did not want to go out. Like I was like, okay, I'll go to TGIF and I'll get like an ice cream or something, right? And then we're there, we're chilling, and then all of a sudden, voodoo.
Voodoo's fun though.
And I'm like, no.
It's fun sometimes.
I was
the
like,
last time we
no.
went, it
I've
was
only been once.
aight.
Me saying it's fun.
Dude, no. See, okay, so every time we never got to voodoo like early.
Yeah, 'cause
Y'all don't go anywhere early.
Yeah, we do.
I mean,
Y'all go like at.
we go like every time we leave, it's like 10 or 11, and we leave, and then we get there, and then.
But honestly, like,
We're the life of the party.
I mean, you're not wrong too, but yeah.
yeah, I guess y'all are.
Exactly.
Every time we go to Main
Dogwood.
Street, we go to
Always
Dogwood.
Dogwood. We're always the one busting
Y'all
it down.
do.
We're
Y'all
always the
We
one dancing.
always-
See, and that's why I like going out with y'all, because like y'all like just like
Yeah.
do y'all's own thing, like y'all are just like fun and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then everybody starts joining in, and there's a big
Yeah.
old circle. Everyone's
And
having
then
a good
who
time.
started it? It's us. It's us. Always us.
You're right. You're right.
Yep. That is true. But yeah, well, I forgot what I was gonna say. Back to the freaking being alone and shit. My whole family, I grew up. They're very loving and they're very like affectionate and like all lovey-dovey and shit. And they're always around you and everything. So whenever I moved out with my girlfriend at the time, it was a little different, especially whenever we broke up too. So like we got at least for a year.
Yeah.
And the first 6 months we were living together, we broke up, and then the rest of the 6 months I was living by myself.
Yep.
And that kind of tricked me out a little bit too, because I was like, bro, like
You're alone.
I was
Yeah.
alone. I didn't have nobody. I was like,
and then all of a
See,
sudden,
that's why I recommend like.
and then
does that,
all
like,
of a
freak you
sudden-
out with first.
yo, yeah, it freaked me out at first, but then like once I
get used to
I
it.
got used to it. Then
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is like I'm chilling, like you know what I mean.
and then
like,
he started calling up me and Anthony.
yeah, and I was like, yo, what y'all doing? Y'all trying to go out?
And then we would go.
You
No,
know?
we would go to his apartment like every
Yeah.
week just to check up on this fool.
That's why we had the podcast before.
Oh wait, so you
Yeah.
went back home? You're not by yourself anymore?
Yeah, no, I went back because I moved back in with my mom like in January.
What's funny was
Yeah.
when she moved out, right? I was like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, I can move in and help you because I knew he didn't want to move back with his mom. He didn't want to move back in. Once you get that freedom,
You
You
like don't.
you hold on to whatever
You
you
hold
want.
on to-
I never done that. I was like, shit, this could be this is this
This is my
chance.
opportunity.
This is my opportunity to be like
That's
like
me moving out of my parents' house.
be like by myself for a bit, be independent. And I was like, hey man, like if you need to, I can move in, like I can be your roommate. And he was like, oh, I'll think about it.
Never got back to that.
But like, I mean, I don't regret it because I mean,
near
it showed
the
me-
end of the
See,
month.
but like, didn't you find out like more? Like,
Yeah, like I learned a lot, like just from
Yeah.
living by myself on like how I am.
see, I recommend people doing that.
Yeah, how I am
Learn
and
about
like,
yourself first,
yeah.
and then you can move in like with
Yeah.
other people, or like unless you
'Cause-
know the person.
because once you
Dude.
know how to live by yourself, then it's easier.
Yeah.
I feel like to live
I
with
can tell you
somebody
this-
else.
I can
'Cause then
tell you
it's like
this
you know
now.
how to hold yourself.
I can tell you this now. I've never lived by myself,
I haven't either.
but I would always lock myself, like alone.
Really?
Yeah, like I would always I don't remember a time where I never had like a room to myself, like my own room. So whenever I had the chance, I would just shut the door and lock it.
See, I have my own room now, but I never do that. But then again, I'm never home. I literally come
That's
home like
true.
at 2:00 in the morning.
That's true, because you be traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even that, but like I be with my friends like late too. Like I literally get home at 2 in the morning, and then I gotta wake up and then go to school.
I feel that I'm such a night owl. Like I'll be going to bed like at 4, and then waking up like at 12 or 1, and I'm just like, man.
That's
what
because
the
your
fuck?
schedules are weird, dude.
Well,
You
yeah.
go in
That's
like hella late.
I work at night, so like my
Yeah,
shifts are
yeah.
like 3 to 10 or like
I
Then,
don't.
yeah.
I work
like
mornings. I work mornings, so it's
Regardless, like
Yeah.
if I go to bed late, like I can wake up like early. Like I could go to bed like the other night when I was over there in Lubbock, I literally went to bed like at 6 in the morning, and I woke up like at 10, and we
Oh,
had to drive back
fuck
the 9
no.
hours.
Yep.
Jesus.
I was like, whoa.
I mean, I've
That's
done that
interesting.
before, but I'm like dead. I'm like, oh my god, like. I
See, like
need-
Anthony would tell me, he's like, I'd tell him like, oh yeah, I went to bed like at 3:00 in the morning, and I woke up like at 7. He's like, how do you do that? I was like, I literally don't even know.
Yep.
Crazy.
Some people just are built different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Have you all what do you guys ever picture yourself where you are now from like 10 years ago?
Dude, that's a good question actually.
Me laughing on the side. No.
I major deja vu right now again, bro. I don't know
Major
why.
deja vu.
but Yeah.
No,
I
I saw
don't.
myself differently.
Yeah, same.
I saw myself someone like already like in a committed relationship, about to get married, and then settle down,
And then be a runaway bride.
yeah, and like ready to
yeah.
have kids or something. But like now that I look about it, like I'm like nah, like the
Yeah,
marriage
I'm
can
a-
wait,
yeah.
kids can wait. I am like in no rush.
It's so weird because like in high school, I always thought that like, okay, 24 is is old. Like I should be
Wait, how old are
like 23.
Oh,
Yeah. And so I was in high
He's
school. I was
gonna be
like
entering his
16.
Kobe
Yeah,
year.
I was like 16, 15 or whatever. And I'm like, damn, like let's say 10 years later we'll be like 25, 26, whatever. And I'm like, damn, I'm probably have a house. I'm gonna probably, have like a wife already. And then like I'm almost close to that age now. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm not even ready for that shit right now. Like I'm like,
Yeah, it's
like,
interesting.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's so weird to think about,
it's crazy. Like people like you went to school with like they already have like 2 kids,
Yeah, that too. It's like how
and it's just like
That's why I
shit
stay.
changes
Yeah.
and after high school and then
It,
all the friends that you have, you really don't have any friends.
That's why I stay off Facebook,
Yeah.
because every time I go on Facebook, I always see like all of my high school buddies. They
yeah.
are like married or have kids. I'm just like over here like.
See, I see that more on Instagram. I'm like, oh,
I
they did a gender
don't.
reveal.
I don't
Oh,
know why.
They see it on gender reveal.
I don't know why. Or maybe because I don't follow them on Instagram, because I don't like seeing like all that shit. You know, like I go on Facebook and they're like, "Oh, our third baby," or
I'm
like
like,
just
gross.
or like I hate the whole like just engage and like posting their hand
You're
out.
like, oh, look at the
No.
ring.
Yeah, like,
oh, thank you, appreciate
yeah.
it.
I'm like, okay, cool,
Send your
congratulations.
gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I still talk to some of my elementary friends, and one of them just got married. The other one's been in like a long-term relationship, and I'm over here like, so
Just vibing.
I'm just vibing.
Exactly.
I'm just
like,
vibing.
I'm like, I gotta go catch a plane real quick.
Yeah, I'm just vibing.
See, and that's why I do it too, like kind of to tie in with the traveling and like the relationship wise, like see myself. It's like I don't have to like tell someone like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be gone for the weekend. Like, oh, I have to be this. Like, I don't have to check
Facts.
in with anybody.
Yep. It's like I'd be like, I'm going right now, shit.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, they want me in Dallas. All right, bye.
That's why I take advantage of you having that right now, because like whenever you are in that relationship or whatever,
Yeah.
you know, it's gonna be different for sure.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're
Actually,
serious about it, then
You know what? Speaking of relationships, I have a
Yeah.
question for you, Victoria.
I was like,
Because this is I want a girl's opinion on this because
Mm-hmm.
I've always had one question on my mind. Do you let's say you catch your significant other watching porn. Do you
Mm-hmm.
consider that cheating?
no.
Why?
I wouldn't consider it because like in the end, like I know that person is like mine. Like they're gonna come home. Like not to seem like possessive, but like it's like I know like that person's gonna be like come home to me or like I'm gonna see that person versus like it's just like on the screen. Like it's just it depends like also too like how much like they watch it, but I don't think it's considered cheating.
Really?
yeah, a lot of girls
A
that
lot
I've
of girls would
met,
say the opposite.
complete opposite.
Like
Yeah.
watching porn, yeah, that's cheating.
yeah, like
You
fuck
can't
no.
do that.
Like hell no. That's why you
See,
got me.
yeah.
Like you know,
See, but I'm like I'm gonna
But-
give it to you like 24/7, like every minute of the day. Like and I let's say we don't live together. Like okay, yeah, but it's like okay once they're done or it's just like all right bye. Like they turn it off on the phone and go to something else.
yeah.
They're
I
not like
guess
sitting.
I don't know. I just remember having one girlfriend just like, no, that's cheating. You can't do that. And I'm like, why? Because you're looking at them and you're not looking at me. I'm like, well, you're not fucking here.
Yeah.
You know?
Like they've never looked at porn before. Like
Yeah. Like,
I'm pretty
I
sure
guess
every
girls are
girl
more,
has looked at
girls
porn.
are more
I'm pretty
shy
sure.
about it though.
Well, yeah. I
Because
guess.
then like I've been asked before like if I watched it and like I'd be no like because it's like
It's like no.
yeah like a
No.
side eye like what do you mean
start
but
sweating.
It's so
yeah
different for-
literally because
yeah.
like I feel like I don't know like for me like thinking I'm a more like in my head type of thinker so I feel like when people find out like a girl watches it they're like oh you're like kind of like not gross but like you're like weird
The complete opposite for guys. Guys are like it's weird if you don't watch porn.
Yeah,
You know, it's
it's
like,
like for a girl if a girl doesn't or like if a guy
no,
doesn't.
this
If
is
a guy
different for
doesn't,
guys. Like if
yeah.
we talk to a guy and
So
they
if a
don't,
girl like if you find out like the girl like watches it like what's like
oh,
your-
I don't care. Like I'm like, okay, cool. Like
Yeah.
that's fine. Like I'm not
Yeah.
like, oh,
Have
like,
you ever-
you watch porn?
Have
What?
you ever had your significant other watch porn with you? That's
Would you watch it with him? Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You go ahead.
Oh, I mean, yeah. Like I have I done it?
Mm-hmm.
That would,
Have you done it or would you do it?
Have you done it?
It's played while I was doing the deed, but
Yeah,
I
that's
think like, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't like mind watching it. It just like depends like how it goes into it. Like if
Okay.
it's just like random, like oh here, let's put this on. Then no. But if it's like we're already like in the moment and they're like oh let's just kind of like throw this on, and then go from there, then that's fine.
I just got walked in on.
You what?
I just got walked in
Walked
on.
in on.
Yeah. Like I was watching it.
Oh, okay.
And then she
I
walks
think like
in.
right now. I was like, what?
No. And then,
You're like, whoa.
no. And then
Like,
she.
whoa.
What you
and then-
mean?
Whoa.
I was watching
What do
it,
you
and
mean
then
by
she
that?
walked in, and then at first I was like, "Oh shit!" Like my first thing was like to apologize, like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and and she was like, "No, it's okay. I know you do it. All guys do it."
Let me watch
Yeah.
with you.
And then
Like scoot over.
yeah, no,
Yeah,
no,
room for two.
we pretty much just like sat the computer down, and then it was like the most interesting experience because we didn't have sex.
Yeah, we're just jerking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That word is
I
so
was-
weird to me.
Yeah,
I
we're
was
just
doing
masturbating.
I was
Oh, bro.
I was doing my thing. I was doing my thing.
No.
I was doing
Yeah,
my
we're
thing.
satisfying each other
There you go. It's
by
better.
Yes.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Watching porn together.
But the thing is
There
we
you
would
go.
but the thing is we would like keep the eye contact.
Oh.
Like we were more focused into each other.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
You never done that?
No, like when like. No.
If you do, whenever you get the chance, like I would always recommend this with your significant other, not with a random stranger
Yeah, that's
We
say
get
yeah,
no shit.
or a sneaky link, because they're like,
Yeah,
"What the fuck am I?"
yeah.
what-
Yeah,
no.
no shit.
If you're doing
Because
it,
eye contact with the single link is weird to me.
Because it's not supposed to be about
Yeah.
emotional. It's
Because-
just like a physical attraction with your sneaky link.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's like, hey, I'm here to hit
it's,
it quick. And that's it. Yeah.
with
Peace.
when we did this, it kind of like elevated my mindset, right? Like we're in tune with each other that we don't need that carnal desire.
Yeah.
What are you saying? Carnal?
Yeah, carnal.
I don't never heard of that word.
Yeah, Loki was just pretending I understood it.
Yeah, you were saying that
I said it
before.
earlier.
Yeah, I was like, okay, yeah, sure.
I was like, yeah, for sure. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but that was
Carnal, like a carnivore, like
Oh,
oh,
carnivore.
carnivore.
Makes sense now.
Yeah, like that,
Just
like
gotta go to college just being
like animal, like the
yeah,
animal
like that
instincts.
urge.
Yes,
You know, just to
that
Bust a
carnal.
nut.
How the fuck are you guys? No, you're the same age as me. You're older than me.
Mhm.
You're 22.
Yes, I'm 22
When did you turn 23?
this year.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you were like already like 23, about to be 24. But you're already old. No offense.
I'm not really book smart, but I'm kind of street smart.
You're not
you
even
know
street
what I mean?
smart.
I'm in the middle.
That's how I feel like I am.
Yeah.
You're not.
Same.
What, you don't think I'm book smart or street
No,
smart?
you're
I
book
think you're
smart.
book
You're not
smart for
street smart.
sure.
Nah, I
You
can
go
be
do
street
it.
smart.
I don't know. I haven't checked you yet.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't think I don't. My answer for that, like watching porn with your significant other, I don't think I would do it. Or I say no, I wouldn't do that. But I haven't done it, so if I do it, it'll probably change my mind. But I mean,
It would honestly have to be in the moment. Like I feel like it's just like, oh, let me put this on and then see where it goes.
it just depends on like the situation and if
I
she
always
wants to
say-
watch it too. Or
I
if she
always say
doesn't.
trying. I'm always open to trying new things.
No,
I feel
yeah.
like a little weird
And
at first.
yeah, no, it was definitely weird at first because it was
Yeah.
like, I've never, I've done that. Like I had sex, like, but I never like masturbated in front of someone, and I never had someone masturbate in front of me. So that's kind of was like the thrill of it, because we were in tune with each other, and we were looking at each other, but we weren't touching each other. That's the thing. That's kind of how I look at porn, or that's kind of how I looked at porn at that moment. Like, just because you're not here with me, you are still with me.
Yeah.
In a sensual or spiritual sense.
Yeah, that kind of makes me think of like long distance relationships.
No.
Like, would you
No.
like on the phone, or like through FaceTime and be like, hey yo, like,
No.
yeah,
No.
you wouldn't do that.
I've had phone sex. I've done like FaceTime. It's weird. It's so fucking weird.
Really?
Yes.
So on the phone is weird, but in person is okay.
Like I've had phone sex. Like it's just weird because like I can literally just like not do anything. I can just put my feet up and just like, oh yeah, keep talking.
Well, yeah, you gotta show it too, though.
Yeah,
I
I'm just
mean,
saying.
you gotta show it.
What do you like? Show
you
your
gotta
face?
show your freaking. You're doing it too. You
Yeah.
gotta show. You know what I mean? Like,
I've done that before over Snapchat. I didn't like it.
no. Well, I'm saying like, would
And
you
then, like-
would you do that for like a long distance relationship? Let's say like your girl's like
How
I'm
how
horny right
how
now,
apart? Like how apart?
like probably
Like you're in California. Well, she's in California and you're in Texas.
yeah,
For how
different
long?
states, different states
For how
sure.
long?
She just moved there this past August.
Past August. So we've been together for how long?
3 years.
Oh.
Damn, why do I like
I know she was like spot on. But I was like, damn.
I would give it a try. But then I would just like, I'll just come visit you.
But traveling to California? Think
Yeah.
about the price.
That's fine.
Mm.
If I'm with this person for 3 years and I genuinely love this person, then I'm going.
Even though you got work in school?
No.
I mean, yeah. School can be done over laptop.
Not if they're in person.
Work. Oh well, fuck it. I'm not in school, so. And then work's like, oh, I just need these days off. Go there for a week, spend time with her, and then fly back.
Interesting.
If you're in love with somebody, I always think if you really love this person, then you are
You do
willing.
the most, yeah.
Yeah, you're willing to
Yeah, for
make
sure.
any
Move
time.
mountains and all that.
You're willing to make time for
Aw.
that person.
Like you, Steven.
That's true.
I may choose violence at times, but in reality, it's just in my
times,
outer
yeah.
shell. That's my armor.
It's hard nowadays though to find somebody that's like will be genuinely or wanting something like that, because
Yeah.
nowadays
Yeah.
it's just a lot of people are just wanting sneaky links. A lot of people just don't know what the fuck that they want.
No,
a lot of
yeah.
people are messed up in the mind and they don't know what the fuck to expect and shit.
Oh yeah,
Like what you were talking about earlier, how
No,
like,
yeah, that one
that
person, like,
your sneaky link
you
or
know,
whatever.
after, well, it didn't even start like that. That was a weird thing. Like, it was like, okay, yeah, we never like addressed it, and like,
That's how it starts.
and then
Well,
it was like after 4 months.
You should have. Yeah, you should have addressed.
After March, my friends were like,
If-
Victoria, like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, like,
Yeah.
yeah, like it's gonna change, and
Like,
then
yeah.
it was the crazy thing. Like it messed with me. So like now, like with every guy, like it's like, okay, like I know what they're just gonna want. Like I had another sneaky link. Started of May of 2021, and like we finally like cut it off. Like and when he didn't cut it off, it just like kind of stopped messing
Yeah.
around in January of 2022. And it's just like, but I like my friends were like, Victoria, like you don't like him like that. I'm like, no, like legit, like I have no feelings for him because it's like I knew what it was. Like I knew what I was doing.
I don't know. It's
So for
it's
me to
very
like
difficult.
to like someone,
Yeah, it's very
it
difficult
takes
to
a lot.
find someone
Yeah.
nowadays. Most because they're. I honestly think it's due to porn. Honestly,
Not
'Cause I
even
think-
that. I mean,
I don't even think so. It's just like I feel like
people just don't know what the fuck that
Yeah.
they're afraid to tell person like somebody
yeah,
else
that too.
to
to
let
hurt
down
their
that
feelings.
exactly.
You know, and be
Yeah,
like,
no,
hey,
I get
like,
it, but
I
when
don't
I-
see
when
you
I
like
say-
that. Let me just fuck. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
yeah, no.
people
But
just need to
like,
be more upfront about how
what
you really feel.
I
instead
honestly
of
think.
wasting people's time.
Yeah, no, I get that, but I honestly think. Can you get actually? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take it back. Can you guys tell when when girls are fake moaning or guys are fake moaning?
Well,
I can't.
Yeah, I can't.
I can. I can.
I mean, if it's extremely obvious and like I'm like
No, no,
barely
no.
doing shit and
Yeah.
like then okay then maybe yeah I'll be like, damn, like is it really that good?
no, like
You know what I
even
mean?
if,
I'm like okay,
like,
like,
even
I
Like
if
I've
just
done
barely
it
just
before. I
started.
fake it.
yeah.
And that's, now that you're like asking, I'm like,
No,
like,
no,
can
like
go with that?
I can tell
Yeah.
like even if I do like the slightest thing, I'm like, okay, it's not that great. Calm down.
No.
Like I know I'm doing good, but I'm not doing that.
I'm
good.
not
So would
that
you rather
good.
the girls like stay quiet instead?
No, I don't want them to stay quiet. I'm the type. I'm how can I put this? I am the type of lover that is like, you tell me what
to
you,
do.
Yeah, what you want.
Yeah.
Do guys like that?
Some,
Some
do,
guys,
don't.
some
Oh,
guys
okay.
do, and some guys
I
like to
do
be in
it-
control.
I do it because
you know?
like, yeah, it feels good for me, but I'm trying to satisfy her.
See, that's why, and I would
Mhm.
fake it because I'm like, all right, boy, like,
Yeah,
hurry
no.
up, you're done.
I'm
Mhm.
always
You're
I'm
over,
always
blah.
I'm always down to conversate. Like, you tell me what you want. If you like this, I'll do it. If you don't, then I'll stop.
Mm-hmm.
That's true though.
But
I mean,
that's kind of why that's kind of how I can tell what a fake moan is and what a real moan is, because a lot of sex is ruined by porn.
yeah, because
they
they
all-
just have that expectation of
They
Yeah.
like,
all
oh,
have
it's
that
gonna be like
expectation.
this,
It's gonna be like
and then in
this. It's gonna be
reality
like
it's not.
that.
Mm-hmm.
When in reality, it's not. And then, I think that ego strokes a lot of people,
Yeah, for sure.
and a lot of guys have that damn ego stroke with like, yeah, bro, I fucking laid it down. I laid that pipe down.
And then she's back there telling her friends, "Oh my god, like
was
he only
dick is
lasted
so
like
trash."
5-10 seconds."
Wait,
and
that's literally how it goes.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then like
It's like that, and I'm
I
just
call my
like,
bestie
no.
right after.
and I'm just like,
Girl, this is what happened. This is what he said. This
Yeah,
is what he
see?
did. This is how he pulled up to a
yeah.
house.
Yeah.
And then like after, he's like over here like all confident, like, so like, yeah, I did. I put in that work, huh? Like, you're just over here like, all right, I'm going to bed.
yeah, I feel like if like when you're having sex, the girl, if she's not feeling anything, shit, I will not like just tell him like, hey, you like do this, but just be like, oh, like,
No,
dude,
yeah, yeah.
you know, it's kind of subtle. Be subtle about it and be like, oh, if you do this, like, oh, it'll feel good, you know. And then he'll be
But
like,
even
okay, yeah,
then,
bet.
some guys don't get the hint,
yeah, but
because
still,
they think,
it's-
because that ego stroking, it's literally
Yeah.
all the fucking ego stroking.
yeah.
But that's why I'm like, I'm always straight up no matter what. I'm
Mhm.
like, listen, I'm here to please you. Guys are easy to please.
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all
here.
are.
I'm here to
Very.
please you.
Yeah.
So you tell me what you
I feel
want.
like it's harder like to please the girl. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely is for sure.
That's what-
the fuck.
That's why I like going down for pleasure.
Oh.
Well, no complaints in that department.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it whenever like, I don't know. It's just to do it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm more of just like I'm ready to do it. You know.
I don't.
But
If
if I want to last longer, I'll do that. Cause then you know I'm like,
He's like,
see,
wait,
there's
you
a
know.
there's, okay. See, I came up with a perfect solution for that.
Mhm.
If I'm just like, fuck, I don't wanna have sex. I just wanna like a quick nut, right?
Mhm.
I go down on her when she's about to like yell out, or when she's about to come. That's when I stop, and that's when I
Wow.
go. So we come at the same time.
Quick 30 seconds, boom.
Yep. Yep. She's over here huffing and puffing. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bed.
Then you said, yeah.
No, because like honestly,
Facts.
like no, I don't know why. Because like sometimes like your partner's in the mood for sex, but you're not, and you're
No,
just like,
yeah.
I'm tired. I had a long day at work, or like,
But you're doing it for them.
or you're doing it for them, you know. And I'm like, I'm willing to put in the work,
Mhm.
but like if I just want to like, I'm just not gonna. I don't
yeah.
want to do it. Just like do that, and then just quick 30 seconds. She comes, you come, bam.
So question for you: how long do you think a guy should last in bed?
Wow.
Yeah.
Like time wise or like round wise?
Time, just time wise. First round, time wise, just in general. Like,
That's
how
a
long do you
tricky
think?
question.
How long do you think they
Really
should last?
is.
That's a tricky question.
I guess it's different because it's like, I guess it's different for every girl. How long it takes for them to,
Yeah.
I always.
It's harder for girls though.
No, it definitely is. But
Because
what
you
would
have
you
to
say?
be like in that mind.
Yeah, you have to be in that type of mindset.
So, but what would you say? Like,
Give me like an estimate range because like I just don't know.
okay, like you can go from like 5 minutes to 30 minutes to an hour.
Damn.
Yeah, there's some people will do that.
Some people
dead
some
ass.
people do that.
Will fuck for like almost an hour, maybe even more than that.
What's too long?
Which I also think
Well,
porn.
for me, it's like more than an hour for sure. Obviously.
Oh yeah.
I remember I've done an hour once in my life,
Mm-hmm.
and
I
that's
guess it
'cause-
depends like on the person too, like how like good.
But
they're
that's
at.
like
that's true.
that's like rounds though.
Yeah.
Like the first round, I can't have sex. Like I have to get like either some type of like I either have to get head or like a handy, get that first nut out, and then the second round, right, which I consider the second round, is when we start having sex. Then maybe like a solid 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the third round is kind of when I last longer, because then I'm still up and ready, but I won't produce as much
Yeah.
essence.
No, yeah. I mean, I feel like kind of like how Steven said. Like, I mean, like if you can go like those like certain rounds,
Mhm.
but it depends on like how last. Like, so like 15 minutes, I feel like would be fine, and then okay, like switch it, whatever.
Yeah.
And then go.
It's weird with me because like the first time, like for the rounds, like I'll last like 5 minutes first round.
Yeah.
Second round, I'll last like 10, 15 minutes. Third round, I'll be like there for like 30, 40 minutes,
Yep.
like going.
As long as I'm like not there just for like 30 minutes, it's like
Yeah.
really. Like if I'm there for like 2 hours,
I
alright.
find like
Yeah, 2 hours.
I
Hell no, I could never do.
Well, not like the whole time.
Okay,
but
I was
like
like 2 hours.
no, like in
Yeah.
total, like being there.
Oh,
Like,
okay,
in that,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
sense.
Okay, I got you.
I don't know. I can't. A lot of a key to lasting longer is breathing, controlling your breathing.
That's what I noticed too. Yeah, like I mean,
Controlling,
hold on.
yeah, controlling
like-
your breathing is you can last longer.
I'll do this thing too. Like I'll pull my ear. I'll be like, don't do it, don't do it. Or like I'll pinch myself or something, just to like not.
Maybe that's where the scratching came from.
Maybe, but I'll also do like some breathing. I'll like take some deep breaths and shit. But I'll pinch myself, like pull my ear, or like I'll just stop and then go down on her, and then try to finish or whatever. But
Oh yeah, I get it.
yeah,
But yeah,
it's
I don't
different
know.
for everybody.
I don't know. I also look at sex as a like more of a sensual thing.
Mhm.
If it's a sneaky link, I'm just there for like the first round and that's it, nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like, if it's a sensual thing, then like okay, I'm for sure dating this person, or I can see some type of future with this person. So it's more of a like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's more of a like
Intimate.
connection,
Mhm.
like it,
Yeah.
like I think of it like it's our mind and our spirits and our bodies are one. That's what I look at. That's how I look at sex.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, and now like for me, it's just like I have a barrier like put up.
Oh no, I
So-
get
Yeah,
it.
that's why people, like we were saying, like people should just be more honest about to the other person about what they want
Exactly.
before they even start something, because it could lead to them fucking up their mind, and then like what you have a barrier now on yourself just to protect yourself from like getting yourself hurt and shit.
Because at the same time, it's like I know what I'm worth, but it's like I know what they just want,
Mhm.
and that's what
Yeah.
sucks. So like for me to like somebody, it takes a lot,
Yep.
and it's like at the same time, it's like okay, but you don't want to like express that because then it's like you for me like I already set up like the mind like oh it's not gonna go my way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not as like it has to go my way, but I know like for the other person like I just feel like they're not gonna feel the same way, so it's like why even like bother at this
Yeah.
point.
No, I get it.
That's true. But another question though for Victoria.
Yes.
How do you feel about your significant other liking other photos of
We already
other
did.
females?
Did we already do that?
Did we already talk about that?
Yes, we talked about that.
No.
No. We talked about it
The
on
first
the
time.
first time.
Oh,
Thanks, Steven.
Deja vu.
I wouldn't be like upset or anything about it
Mhm.
because it's just like to me it's just like a picture. It's just like if
no,
you're
we did talk about that.
not yet.
we
Yes,
didn't,
yes, we
dude.
did.
No,
Not
we
on the
didn't.
recording.
Yeah, because I brought it up.
No.
Yes.
No, you
No.
didn't, bro. We're gonna go. You're gonna go
I'm
back.
gonna go back and listen
You're
to
gonna go
this.
back.
Swear we have
and
not.
We have not talked about it this second time. No, we haven't.
No.
'Cause
I promise
we,
you.
we
I
started.
know I'm a
it-
good liar, but like,
Yeah.
I
Okay,
promise.
okay. You're a horrible liar.
She's a good. What are you
She's
talking about?
not.
She's a
She's
good
not.
liar.
No, she's not.
When have you caught me like pretending to lie?
We'll talk about that later.
Exactly. You have no proof. No, like
Yeah.
honestly, like if you're like there to like my best friend's picture or something like that, then it's like to me it's just like whatever. It doesn't bother me.
Honestly, I think it's just. It depends. I feel like girls that have a problem with it are very insecure about themselves.
Yeah.
And like have very like trust issues, and they just.
See, for
they-
me, like
yeah.
I'm insecure in certain parts, but not on like everything because it's just like if you like they say like you're like my boyfriend or something like that, it's just like I know like you're just liking the pictures, like
Yeah.
it's not gonna count as anything because like you're not gonna go over there. Oh, like
Yeah.
message this girl, like
It'd be
all of them.
different if I was like messaging that chick too and being like, "Hey, yo, like, what you trying to do?"
Yeah.
You know. But like if I've known this person especially and she's like one of my friends and like I'm
Yeah.
just supporting her, I'm just like, yeah, cool, yeah, whatever. And then I just
See,
like
like,
the
some
next
girls just,
photo,
like,
and like
it's just a
photo.
like.
Yeah, it's just a photo. I mean, I don't have Instagram or like any of that stuff anymore, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people, from what I've seen, a lot of females have problems with guys liking photos and stuff like that because they think it's like cheating and like, why are you giving that girl attention and blah blah blah. And it's like, well, the guy, I'm honestly just liking it just because it's like,
Yeah,
okay, I know
like-
them and that's it. Like next photo and I like it and that's it. But
See, and I'm not one like who goes back and looks at my I'm not to look at who likes my pictures because it's just like okay, yeah, whatever.
it's like, yeah, well, I mean, whatever.
But some girls are like, oh, you follow too many girls. Oh, you like too many pictures.
I think just because
Oh.
it's an insecurity thing.
Oh yeah, that's what
No,
I was
yeah.
saying. Yeah, I was like,
Cause I've known a few people that like tell me, yeah, like my girl made me unfollow this girl, or like she blocked this girl because I knew her from way back, like we
Yeah.
used to be homies. Like I don't even like her that way.
You just have to have that trust in like
Yeah,
your
I'm just like-
partner
I'm like,
and in
yeah.
yourself. In the end.
exactly.
I don't know. It's a very interesting conversation with a lot of women with that topic. I kind of just want to know why.
Like I don't have the answer because like I haven't been in a relationship to
Yeah.
like fully understand. But like just seeing like my friends like they go through like one of my friends like she like was like very curious on like her boyfriend like followed a lot of girls and like that was a lot of her like he had a lot of girls like in his like followers and she's just like, why do you follow so many, like what's it like, what about it? And then he's like, honestly, like he just follows them. It's like he's not like messaging them or anything like that. And I would have to tell her like, hey, like in the end, like he's actually with you, like he's not over there
Yeah.
like
I was about to say that. I was
messing
like,
around and stuff like that.
I was like, he's had those friends before you,
Yeah.
and then now that he has you, he still
Yeah.
has those friends, and he's still with
Yeah.
you. So like
I'm
that
not-
just shows
yeah,
you he's
I'm
just
not gonna-
about you. You know what I mean? Like,
Let's say I get
Doesn't
a
matter who the fuck
let's
he's
say I get a
following.
girlfriend, and then like they're like, oh yeah, let me introduce you to Victoria. You know, this is like I've known her for who knows how long. Cause I met her through him, whatever. And then like we go home, and she's like, yeah, I don't want you talking to Victoria. I'm like,
Would you like actually like stop talking?
I'd be like, fuck no, like the
Oh,
fuck.
see, I was wondering how
Shit.
guys.
the past me, I would. I was a simp.
Really?
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
you
I
were.
was a
Oh, dude, it
mad
was
simp.
bad. It was bad.
I was by the. I was
Like,
fucking- I was by the
Jose?
balls. I got grabbed by the balls, and so yeah,
he wouldn't
I
even.
really-
He
I
wouldn't
cut
even.
off
He wouldn't
everybody.
even talk to us.
Yeah, I cut off everybody.
We.
Um,
It got.
couldn't do
No,
that.
it got
Yeah.
so bad. It got bad where I had to ask her for permission to see him,
yeah.
or like, hey, or like
Yeah.
I would have to ask her for permission if he could play online with us.
Like it just got to the point where it's
Yeah, I
like
get it,
I
yeah.
got just so invested in myself with her,
Yeah.
and like I just kind of like didn't realize that I cut everybody off and that I wasn't hitting up all my friends anymore.
That's what I mean.
You know,
it happens.
It happens, but
No,
it's
yeah.
like you gotta get to a point where it's like I still have a life, I still have my
Yeah.
friends, and it's like I can't just be all about you 100%. I mean, yeah, you're my girlfriend or whatever. Like I'll be there and like I'll give you love and take you out or whatever. But like at the end of the day, it's like before I even met you, like I had all this, and it's like I need that still to be a part of me,
Yeah.
at least so I can have like.
See, like I say that now,
You
like
know?
I'm not like the person to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, it's like I feel like I have so many like not different lives, but like I have different areas and Like, it's like I have my school life, I have like one friend life, I have my family life, and it's like I don't know, like if I could just like not cut everybody off, but like go in a way where I'm just like, oh yeah, I can't go because I'm hanging out with him. Oh, we're going out. Oh,
No, I.
Plus
Lesson learned,
Alejandra, like
shit.
she tells me, she's like, bitch, if you ever like
Oh yeah.
switch up,
Shout out to Alejandra.
yeah, she like literally tells you, like, no, I will literally like stop you and literally like tell you how it is, and like honestly, like that's how she is, and like I'm thankful for her in that way because she's helped me like to see a lot more than what I back then, like a year ago, me and before that, like would have noticed. So
Facts.
No, I mean, yeah, like I said, man, if a significant other, boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever, they come first at times.
no, yeah,
But I'm not gonna choose you over my friends, whether they're female or male, because they were there for me first when you
Yeah.
weren't. So if you tell me I need to cut them off, I'm gonna cut you off because that's already a red flag. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, lose my sanity only for me to go crazy on you.
exactly.
So I either we talk it out, come with a conclusion, or the door's right there.
Yeah.
There's no A or B. That's it. It's simple as that. I mean, some people might find that like, oh, you're an asshole, blah blah blah. But I'm like, it's the truth. My
No,
friends
yeah.
were there first. I'm not gonna cut off.
My friends were for me during the hard time.
Yeah,
I'll talk
like,
to you and all
yeah.
this and that.
Like, what people don't understand is like when you cut your friends off, you're cutting a good portion of your life out.
Yeah.
And I see a lot of relationships like that, and eventually they end up breaking up, and then the guy
Losing
has no
friends.
fucking friends,
Yeah.
and so he's stuck from like trying to go back to his friends, but then they're like, nah, bro, you left us for that, blah blah blah. This you were talking mad shit about us,
Yeah.
while she,
Oh, you had good friends. They stuck by you.
Well, yeah. I mean, I would hang out with them like occasionally,
No,
but
yeah.
occasionally.
it wasn't like how it is now. Again, like
No,
I'm
yeah.
always hanging out with them.
She would come.
Yeah,
but
no, I would-
this man would be on a leash.
Yeah, that ass.
Like my birthday, my 21st, I was fucking pissed.
Yeah, it's because I was dating a toxica. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah.
like you know how they
Those
are,
toxicals
bro.
get you.
Yeah,
I ain't
dead
toxic
ass.
like that though.
If it ain't toxic, I don't want it though. I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna have a little bottle in my car that says holy water and just like stop that. I'll
But,
ruin your eyebrows.
Yeah, I mean, lesson learned, but yeah, you definitely don't want, your relationship to kind of cloud, or like you being in love to cloud over like what you actually have and like, what
No,
you
I
had
remember.
before that and all
Yeah,
that
I remember
stuff.
this one sneaky link. She wanted to be official. I was like, okay, I'll give it a try. And then she started
How does that
telling
even go about? Like trying to make a sneaky link official?
you start hanging out more.
Okay.
So it's like you would hook up, and then y'all would have those late night talks, and then
Gross.
you'd go hang out, you'd go on little dates, and then
That's how it all starts.
that's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
And then after that, we would hang out, we would do all this stuff, and then she would eventually maybe we can start something. And then that's when she started with her bullshit. She's like, okay, you have to cut this person off.
That's all. Hell
He's like,
no.
this dude's like, he's toxic or whatever. And I'm like, or like, she's a girl, you can't talk to girls. And then I remember then, like, I met your friends. Not your friends aren't the nicest people. And she just like, first
For a minute, I
she's
thought you were
like,
talking about me. I was like,
No,
I forgot you're still this
damn, all
story.
right.
No.
I'm like, oh.
Like, who the
and
fuck you
then
talking about?
and then she was like, what do you mean they're my sisters, they've been there for me for the hardest times. Like, well, that one's flirting around with two dudes playing them. That one's talking to one of my friends, and I'm pretty sure that one has a kid. And then she's like, so what? I was like, well, she's toxic, she's a manipulator, and she's a gold digger. And I was like, if you cut my friends off, you gotta cut your friends off.
Yeah.
And then she was like, no, why would I do that? I'm like, because they're bad for you. Like, they're corrupting you. And she would get mad at me because I would bring that up. So I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe there is not something here. If you see my friends as a problem and I see your friends as a problem and you don't see it, then we shouldn't be together.
Yeah.
And then I stopped talking to her.
Has your sneaky link ever been like a part of like your world? Like not the world, but like how like they're like on the side, and it's just like you live like your regular life. Has like one like ever been like you see a lot? Okay, look, I guess I'll explain. So like for me, like
I know what you're saying. Like,
okay, you do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if he knows what you're saying though.
I do. I'm just trying to think.
Like for me, so like the one that I had like for the longest from like May of last year to this past January, I had him. Well, when I first like met up with him, he looked familiar, but I didn't know how. It's because I had met him on Bumble. So then
Ew.
he looked. Anyways.
I hate Bumble. I fucking hate it.
So I was like, okay, like he looked familiar. So when he picked me up, he's like, asked me like, oh, where do you go to school? Like, I'm like, oh, U of H. He's like, what are you going for? I'm like, oh, like SLP. And then he was like, oh, like I have a class this semester. I was like, you do? He's like, yeah. I named my professor. He named his. And I was like, oh my gosh, I had the same class. He's like, yeah, I know. We have the class together. And I was like, oh.
You're like, oh
I was
shit.
like, oh.
Like, damn.
And
Sorry.
then it was like that. And then we kept meeting up. And then in November, I was like, oh yeah, like I plan like on joining like a sorority. He's like, oh really? He's like, which one? I was like, oh, Kappa Delta Chi. And then he proceeded to tell me, he's like, oh, I'm actually in a frat at UH. And I was like, oh.
What?
He's like, oh, but you should totally like rush and everything. I was like, okay. And then I started rushing, and he acted like he didn't know me. I literally see him every day.
That's how it is.
way.
And like
That's how it
after
is.
we met up in this past January, it was like once he saw me like at school, like he doesn't see me, like he doesn't talk to me or anything.
Because of what? Because of
It's like to me, it's like not just because like that, but I don't think he wanted like people to know.
Oh.
Because then it's like he's also, I guess, talking to somebody in the sorority that I'm in, to one of my
Okay.
sisters.
I would tell her.
Damn.
See, the thing is, I can't, like, this happened before. So I don't want to, like, tell her and then, like, like,
Yeah.
she'd be upset with me. Even though this
Why?
happened before, I knew, like, I was going to join him.
Yeah.
No, I would still tell her.
Damn.
Like, whatever, like, oh, so you know the guy you're talking to now, I actually messed around with him for, like, a year almost.
I wouldn't tell him that. I would just be like, just make sure whatever he says is truthful.
See, and he's a good liar. Cause, like,
then
the
just
thing
tell
is,
him,
like,
hey, that dude you're talking to, he's like a huge snake.
see, but then if I tell her, I know she's going to tell the other girls, and I don't want my business getting out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell her, hey, just watch out.
That's tough. Fuck.
I'm just looking
I'm
out
trying
for
to
you.
figure
like-
out what I would do. Like, I don't
Like,
know.
it is.
Just play it off as like one of your friends. You said you're a good liar.
I mean, I am, but,
Just
like,
be like, hey, that guy you're messing around with, yeah, he messed around with one of my friends. Like, watch out for him.
If it
it's
was
hard, though,
if it was
because, like,
me, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
no, you go.
Like, go ahead.
Like, I don't know. It's like a hard situation to put myself in because it's like I'm letting my, like,
But it's your sisters. Are you not supposed to look out for each other?
I mean, yeah, but it's
Facts.
like,
Then just bullshit.
Shit, I would have done. Look, so
Me
the
too.
moment I found out that he was messing with another one of like your sorority girls, I would have been like, okay, I
she's
want
like,
to tell her
I don't
right
know,
down.
but I know. I'm
Oh,
good at,
okay.
like, I listen.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an observer, so I found out, like, through a grapevine.
Oh, okay. So
Well,
like,
She didn't
luckily-
confidently be like, oh, yeah, Victoria, like, this is, like, who I'm talking, like,
Oh,
no.
well,
like, or
luckily
he
your
didn't
sisters
even
don't listen
tell
to the
you.
podcast, though.
like,
yeah,
he didn't
exactly.
even tell you.
But you should tell him. But you should tell him.
I'll
to
tell,
listen
like,
to
the closer
podcast.
ones, but yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
But, like, no, like, it's just, like, what's, like, so after he gave me his number, and it's, like, we texted. But then, like, in July or something like that, he found me on, like, Facebook.
Ew.
And then he, like, followed me on Facebook and then was
Ew.
messaging me through Messenger. He's like, oh, yeah, like, something happened with my phone. Like, just message me there.
Nah.
So then, what? And then, so then,
This man
for,
knew
like,
what he was
2
doing.
months.
Yeah,
No.
that's because that's what I did.
So then, like, we're, like, messaging on Messenger. And then I was like, he would block me, like, the next morning after. And I was like, okay, like, on Tuesday, whatever, Wednesday morning, I was blocked. So I was like, okay, I had enough of it. So, like, in
When
November.
you were blocked, that means he was talking to somebody else.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. But I didn't care. Like, I didn't mind it because I knew what we were doing. And then November or October, I was like, all right, yeah, no, I'm blocking him, like, off, like, for sure, deleting it. And then in November, he found me on GroupMe because we had classes together. So we were messaging on GroupMe. And then after January, he blocked me, like, on GroupMe. And come to find out, he actually, like, blocked me on phone number.
Damn.
And it's crazy because, like, next week for Cinco de Mayo, we're, like, doing a collab, like, his frat and the other organization I'm in, we're doing a collab together. So today, he had asked, like, the president of the club, he's like, oh, here's my number, like, get in contact with me, whatever, to send the stuff. And, like, she knows what happened, so she's gonna be like, oh, you can just, like, get her number. But then she remembered that, like, I'm blocked. So she's like, oh, wait, let me not do that.
Damn. So she said that in front of him.
She didn't say that. She was about to, but then like
Oh,
she remembered who he was and who I
yeah.
was.
And so she was like, wait, no.
Yeah, she's like, let me.
So what you're saying is we're invited to the Cinco de Mayo party?
Yeah, on campus.
Shit, I'm
1 to
down.
4.
I'm down to go.
I worked that day.
It's literally just 1 to 4 p.m. It's gonna be lame. I already know it.
1 to 4, I work.
No, that's why I was like wondering, like, have y'all singlings ever like?
No,
Came
there's
to
gonna be
work.
like a night party, or like on a weekend.
When the next one comes, I'll tell you.
Bet we'll pull up.
The next frat
We'll be
party.
the life of the party.
Do you have any questions for us? Like you want us to know an insight on a guy's point of view?
What do I want to know? Good question. Good question. Dang. Did I ask one earlier?
No.
What was that one question you asked me at the end? And then we realized it was like recording.
Which one?
There's like the last one. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. I got a question because we were talking about like your friends and shit, like how they're a part of you. Do you think that your friends are like another side of you, or like a representation of like a part of who you are? You know what I
Yes,
mean?
I
Like,
believe it.
like in your friend group, like, do you think like there's a part of you in each of that person and that's why you're friends with that person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Alejandra, like, she's like actually like my sister basically now, but she's helped me find more about myself. Like, she's like a major part of my life. Like, I honestly, like, I had like a friend group, it was like 5 of us, and I like just stopped being friends with like 2 of them. But like Alejandra, like, if she like we're not to be friends anymore, like my world would like
Like
fall
fuck,
apart.
yeah.
Like, cause she just like want like just to be there, like regardless of like cause she could tell me straight up, like, Victoria, no, like, you messed up. Like, think about this. Like, she's not one just to pick my side on everything.
And that's
and-
good. Yeah.
And yeah, cause if not, like, then like I feel like I'd be a different person. And as well, like for my other 2 friends, like one of my friends, my friend Dom, like she helped me to feel like more like about myself and like express like myself in ways like I wouldn't think about. Like, I was a very shy person. Like, she was just like one who was always out there, and I like would want to be like her in some ways.
Yeah.
And the amount that like she was like just confident in herself, and I was like, man, like, how do you have this confidence? Like, I don't. But she helped me realize, like, girl, like, you just gotta feel yourself. As well as my friend Tori, like, she was quiet, but like she knew what she wanted, and like so that like they've all like helped me build me up on the person I am. Like, even though I might not be friends with them, like, I still like I appreciate them.
See, that's good. I feel like a lot of friends nowadays that you find are only the ones that like will tell you what you want to hear, and like, you know, yeah, you'll hang out with them and everything, but like this gets to a certain point where like they'll keep telling you what you want to hear, and then you'll keep doing whatever you
Yeah.
think that it's okay, and then you'll get to the point where it's like they're like, whoa, like, what the fuck are you doing? And then they'll just stop being friends with you because of like, you know, of where you let them get to you. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, so I just feel like
See, and I feel like
yeah.
I'm like, I know like some people like they want to hear just like what they want to hear, but for me as a friend, like I'm gonna tell you, like, I'm not gonna be like rude about it and like tell you straight up, but like I'm gonna like be like, oh, like, no, like, honestly think about it this way, and don't just think about it like your way, like kind of like trying to like me knowing like that person, like trying to like help them explain to it in a way they'll understand it, versus like how like I think I'd want to hear it. I'd be like, oh, like this problem, I'm like, okay, well, you gotta like think about it this way,
yeah.
think about the consequences, and in a way like they will fully get me, because like for me, like I like Alejandra like would give me advice and like I wouldn't listen because of the way she tell me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, you got like, and then she like caught on. She's like, okay, let me tell you like on this way.
Yeah.
And then like I'm like, all right, yeah. She's like, oh, now you want to take my advice? I'm like, duh.
I was gonna say something. I forgot what I was gonna say. But I think it was just like, okay. So here's what I was gonna say. So your friends that you have that you're close with, I feel like you shouldn't be afraid to tell them something straight up on like how something is, because then it's like,
See, I don't know, it's tough.
yeah. But then at the same time, it's
It
like you
depends.
gotta figure out how they are too, and then find the way that
It
they'll
depends.
get it. You know, like what Alejandra did to you. She was
Yeah.
like,
Remember,
you know,
there's more friends that I can count on one hand, right?
Yeah.
Out of those people, there's got to be a select few you can trust, right? So let's say I have 5 friends. Out of those 5 friends, one's either gonna snitch to the others, gonna backstab me, and when those I have 3 or 2 friends are the ones I can confide.
Yeah.
So you always got to make sure who you can trust and who trusts you.
See, yeah, and that's what like I like had to like realize too. It's just like
That's something I had to realize. I had realized too late.
With those friends, I feel like you shouldn't be afraid to tell them like when something's wrong.
Like
or
I
like
only
whenever,
like
but I
in
hate
our
conflict
friend group.
in certain ways.
In
like,
our friend group, I only
I get too
trust
scared.
2 people. That's
yeah,
it.
out of my own, out of the there's 5 of us. So
Yeah.
out of the 4, it was like only one.
Exactly.
I mean, I could trust the other 2, but
out of
it's
the
just,
people, out of the 5 people or out of the 5 fingers in your hand, you can always count someone to fuck you over.
Damn.
Remember that.
Facts.
Nah, like out of the 4 of them that I had, like I could trust like 3 of them for sure. But it was just on a way like 2 of them just saw differently for me. They once they like noticed like I was changing and doing things differently, like for myself back in like 2021, it was just like they fully just didn't agree with what I was doing.
No, yeah, I understand.
And it's like, damn, like you think like as my best friends, like regardless of what I'm doing, you're gonna stick by my side. But at the same time, it's like, nah, like they saw me going this path and they were going another way. And they just said like, to me, they didn't appreciate that. Like they weren't like me and my supporters. And like it whole turn.
And that's how you'll find those people. You find those people, like they'll either be a blessing or a lesson in your life. You know, like you take it as, you know, like with those friends, like you took it as a lesson, like, okay, like I learned this from them and blah, blah, blah. And then there's some people that like are a blessing in your life and that you hold dearly and like, you know, they're there for you like 100% no matter what happens, you know what I mean?
Like those there's some days like, I'm just like I want to call them, be like, oh, like let's catch up and like do this.
And then usually at the same time, you're like, no, I'm not going to do that.
And it's because I feel like they wouldn't answer me.
Yeah.
And it's just like not even like to talk about me, but like just to, like to hear them and like be like, oh yeah, like how's it going? This and that. But it's just like at the same time, it's just like, nah, like they see it one way on what happened and not my like.
Yeah.
They blocked off on how I saw it. It was like
no,
their
yeah,
way.
I get that.
Yeah. Facts.
I think on that point, I'm gonna take a little side turn because we already hit that 1 hour mark.
Go ahead.
Have you guys ever heard of the legend of Popocatépetl and Itzacicuatla?
No.
What the fuck?
What'd you call me?
What did you just call me?
Or this is an Aztec story.
I was about to say that sounds like mine.
Yeah.
Like Aztec, you know. Like,
So which I really love the story. I really do because I found out about it and I like putting little culture out in these little podcasts.
Oh, yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah. So 1,000 years ago, a chief had a daughter named Itza, the most beautiful of all the princesses who had professed her love for a young Popocatépetl. One of the fathers was skilled and profound warrior. Both professed a deep love for each other. So before leaving for war, Popo asked the chief if he could have Itza's hand in marriage.
Cute.
The father gladly agreed and promised to welcome back with a big celebration if he won the war. The brave warrior accepted and prepared everything and departed, keeping in his heart the promise that the princess would be waiting for him when he returned.
Why I feel like this is gonna take a turn.
Soon afterward, a love rival of Popo got jealous of the love they professed to each other and told Princess Itza that her beloved had died in combat.
damn.
Aww.
Crushed and overwhelmed by the sadness that the princess died without even knowing that it was a lie, Popo returned victorious to his people, hoping to find his beloved princess. Upon arrival, he received the terrible news of the death of Itza.
I even like made me cry.
Shit. I feel like that reminds me from there's like a movie about that, like
No,
that
like,
something
literally.
like that happened, and I forgot what
Oh my
movie.
gosh.
Out of his grief, he took her body with the chief's approval and carried it up a mountain to bury her in a beautiful mountaintop.
Stop. Literally.
When they got
Oh my
there, he, out of exhaustion and hunger, he did not get to bury her, and he died laying next to her.
Damn.
This story is based off 2 volcanoes sitting next to each other. One that is a calm and laying volcanoes, while the other one is a live volcano that's always erupting.
Oh, so one's like dormant.
One's dormant
like,
and one,
nothing's happening there
yeah,
yet. but
and
the other
one
one's
is
spilling out.
and I like it because she's the one that's like laying across because
Yeah.
she's dead, and the way that he died was curled up next to her. Out of exhaustion and hunger, because out of the grief that he felt. So that volcano is still active to this day. So
Damn.
that's where his fury and all that is still
Damn.
alive.
Now I got my heart hurting.
You can't trust these people, man. That guy, he was like, hey yo, he dead. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
He was like, you trying to link up? She's like, nah.
Like I said, I'm telling you, I am.
Oh my god. I'm about to make me cry.
Yeah, she's crying over here already. I was like,
Literally
damn,
tearing
bro.
up.
Hey man, I'm telling you, I'm not. Just cause I choose violence at times doesn't mean I have a heart.
No, y'all. You can have a heart and choose violence.
No, yeah.
See?
Oh.
Damn.
I got that thinking on my head.
Well,
It's a good story, though.
yeah. Well, on that note, I think I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight.
All right.
Victoria, thank you for coming.
Of course.
It
Thanks
was a
for
pleasure.
having me. This was fun.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll either we'll get you back on again, or maybe one of your sisters. See.
My sisters.
Yeah. See how they.
Girls, that sounds so
Or you
weird
can
to
bring
say.
one of them, too, with you or whatever.
Yeah. See, because we got your opinion. Now we just need other opinions. See what they. That would be a very interesting conversation.
I would want to see, like, two different girls,
Yes.
like, different mindsets.
Different
So, like,
mindsets.
your
'Cause we
mindset
took yours.
on how
Yeah.
you thought about everything, and then get a girl that's, like, complete opposite.
The
And then,
person that would have a different mindset is Alejandra.
okay, then you, yeah.
Me and her think completely different.
We definitely gotta get Alejandra. Alejandra, if you're listening to this,
Because I want to see how
please.
y'all would
No,
talk to each other about that.
Like,
and,
we hang out and stuff, but she's like, we're different on certain, like, things like this.
Yeah. Because I just want to see how y'all would try to make each other understand, like, oh, this is okay. And, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and she'd be like, no, that's not okay. Like, how? And then you'd be
Yeah.
like, well, this is like this. You know what I mean?
That's
Yeah,
Like,
well, that would be a very interesting conversation. But
Yeah.
like I said, we're gonna wrap it up here.
quote of the day.
I don't know.
You have a quote, a favorite
No.
quote that you like to say?
Quote.
Or you go by a quote? Maybe
No.
something that your quote that
Something
your sorority goes
inspirational.
by?
You're asking on
No?
the spot, man. I just like.
Well, I mean-
no, I don't have one.
You don't got
I
one?
just live my life to the fullest.
There you go. Live your life to the fullest.
Yeah, it's Victoria's quote.
You know, it's okay to make mistakes.
It's okay.
You live and you learn.
You fall, but then you can rise back up.
Exact. Facts. There you go. That's
Alrighty.
the quote of the day. Till next time.
Till next time.
You got anything else to shout out?
Shout out to my bestie Alejandra and my sisters. Sorry.
Hey,
What was it? Kappa Delta.
Koopa Kappa Kappa.
Hi.
Chi.
Yeah.
Kappa Delta Chi.
What?
Kappa Delta Chi.
Kappa Delta
Katie
Chi.
Kai.
Katie Kai.
Reminds me like Cobra Kai.
Alrighty. Well, you guys have a wonderful good night. Adios.
Peace.
Bye.